I've been home the last couple of days because Nori's been sick.
I've been sick too.
For real? What you got?
I don't know, some cold.
We thought she had one too, and she been sick like the whole week. Last week for about a week and a half now.
Oh.
Yeah, but we went and took her to the doctor yesterday, but they didn't find nothing. They was just like, we just kept giving her because she had a fever, so we just gave her Motrin and stuff. But I don't know. So we're gonna see. So Mo's gonna stay with her tomorrow.
Got you.
Keep her home the rest of the week. But today I watched while I was home. I watched Deadpool and Wolverine. I thought it was funny.
Okay,
I enjoyed it.
Yeah,
I enjoyed it. I thought it was good.
I didn't enjoy it.
No.
Oh, okay.
No. I wasn't saying that to say that you said that. You didn't
okay.
I thought you said you liked it.
I did. I just couldn't remember what I said, but I did like it.
So I was saying it to agree.
Okay.
I thought it was good, but I thought it was really funny though too.
Got you. Do you have a favorite part?
Yeah. When he met, not when he first met, but when they got back into their timeline, and the Deadpool Ryan Reynolds version without the mask, that Deadpool came there too, and all the other Deadpool showed up, and they was talking, and he was like, "I can do that too." He's like, "I can tap the fourth wall gently, just like you do." And he turned around, and I forgot what he said. He said something, and he's like, "B, is that what you think I do?"
Okay.
Man, dying, bro.
Yeah, where they're all together.
Yeah, and then so then like they started shooting at him. All the other Deadpools started shooting at him, and he grabbed the Ryan Reynolds Deadpool and held him as a body shield.
Body shield. Yeah.
He was like, "How fast do you regenerate?" He's like, "Regenerate."
He's like, "I'm done for."
Right. He's like, "You're gonna make it. You're gonna make it." Then he was trying to give him like he was doing like resuscitation, but his head was blown off though.
Yeah.
That's what was. I was like, bro. He was like, "No, you're gonna make it." Like,
you're gonna make it. Deadpool, like I was like that. Over the top, gory, and all that makes it fun.
So that was a movie I could let get away with it because I already knew what to expect. I've seen the other two Deadpools, and I've seen Logan, so I already knew it was gonna be violent. Like
exactly, nothing new. Maybe Venom will be like that,
like violent like that.
Venom is typically the first one was.
I never watched Venom.
Yeah, it was pretty violent. Speaking of, I watched what I told you to watch, The Substance.
Yeah,
past weekend. That was dope. That was real dope. Demi Moore, and then David Allen. No, not why did I say David Allen Greer?
David Allen Greer.
Oh boy.
Yep.
You know what I'm talking about.
No, I don't.
Dennis Quaid.
Okay.
Yeah. He was over the top. He was real good in it. But yeah, the story was different. Whole storyline was different. Psychological thriller. Like, I don't even want to talk about it too much because it just kind of give it away. It's just like I went into it. I watched the trailer. Did I watch the trailer? I think I did. I did watch the trailer a little bit. But that didn't spoil it at all for real. Okay. It was just so wild. But very, very entertaining. It was just like mind bending, like I said, psychological thriller. Like you didn't know what was going to happen. You were guessing the whole time, but didn't know for sure.
Yeah,
so it did a good job at that.
I read the synopsis of it. Yeah, I'll be blanking on words lately, man. There's so much stuff going on. But I read the synopsis of it, and it seemed interesting. It seemed like that's one of the movies that's up my alley. Like, I like, I like stuff like that. So
so it wasn't. It was it was kind of horror element to it, but it wasn't over the top or corny or nothing like that.
I'll have to check it out for sure. It's like $20 on Amazon Prime.
I know. I saw that. I was like, this is wild.
I'm gonna try to wait and see if they drop it.
Wait it out.
Yeah, because usually they end up dropping stuff like it'll come out on the platform. So I'm gonna wait before, because the reason why I'm not gonna buy it, and not because I do want to see it, but the last time I did that was for Nope. You remember?
Oh yeah.
So we it was just Mo and I.
Worth it.
I feel like I would, and so, but I'm not saying this movie won't be worth it. It was just the idea. Like I think it was before Mo and I had kids. Like we was just up. We was like, oh, Nope is out. Let's just buy it. It's like $20. Let's just buy it and watch it. And so we bought it and watched it. We was right here in the basement, watched it, and it wasn't that great. But then that wasn't the problem. The problem was like 2 weeks later, it came out on Peacock, and I was just like, what? So I wasted my $20.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, we already paid for Peacock. I'm like, I could have just waited.
Yeah, I agree. So I don't blame you at all.
Yeah. So I told her, I was like, I'm not doing that ever again, no matter how bad I want to see a movie. There's been some movies that we've wanted to see really bad, and we just had to wait it out for a couple of weeks, and then it'll be on one of the streaming platforms, and we'll watch it. So
yeah, I feel you.
yeah,
I got lucky. My friend had it on his server, so I was able to watch it from there, stream it to my TV. Yeah. Had to connect. What else? I watched Beauty in Black though. I watched the whole thing, bro. I was like I said, I was sick this weekend. I watched the whole Sunday.
Listen, man,
all Sunday watching that mug.
Power to you, because we couldn't make it.
Yeah, definitely a hate watch. Like like you said, after the fourth, like I told you, we talked about it a little bit, but after that fourth episode, I was like, bro, I'm tired. Like it's slow as hell. The dialogue is slow.
Yeah,
that's what's slow about. I'm like, it's like pulling teeth with listening to them have a conversation.
Yeah,
they repeated a lot of the same stuff. The conversation didn't really go nowhere, and then they just cut to the next scene. It was like, all right, okay, now what? And so it was a lot of that. So just how they strung you along like that, and then it was vulgar. It was really over the top vulgar for Tyler Perry production. So like I said, I felt like he was trying to compete with Power or 50 type shows, 50 type shows. So,
but he don't even have to do that. That's the thing.
He don't.
He can create a lane that I feel like it can appeal to the masses, man. Like I feel like he really could, and like competing with 50, like you don't need to do that. Like 50 got his own thing, and that's kind of his world anyway, because that's where he started off with, with music. You know what I mean? Like type of music he made. But like for Tyler Perry, he started out doing like the plays and the Medea and having real life lessons within a comedy, comedy play and stuff like that. And it's like, just keep doing that, because that's what you became famous for, and people, even when people said it was corny, they still watched. I still watched.
That's a fact.
I watched every last one of the movies, and I knew they was gonna be corny. But I wasn't opposed to watching it. It was just like, I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, this is good, clean. Like it's gonna be some good humor. There's gonna be a lesson in it, and supporting somebody that's a fellow African American that is creating, putting out some content. But now it's just like,
yeah,
we don't need it. We don't need that.
This content was this was TikTok or shit. I don't even know, bro. Like it was just the degenerate side of social media all in one show.
Okay.
What?
I just heard something go like, and I turn around, she's upstairs. I'm like, oh, okay, because I thought I was hearing stuff. Cause nah, bro, like you gotta understand this, man. Look, hey, kids be freaking you out sometimes, bro. Cause like she just be popping up. Like,
okay, yeah.
What's up, babe? Huh? Hey, go back upstairs while we're recording, okay?
Daddy, I don't have some water.
Oh, go ask mommy. She'll get it for you.
No, she said a little bit, so I need to get water.
Okay. Okay, go wait for mommy, and she'll get it for you, okay? All right. Oh.
You are a bad man.
No. All right. Love you.
No, you're not.
Hey, go ask mommy for a pouch too. Go see if she can get it. Okay, we'll ask her for a snack. All right. But yeah, no, because like, okay, bro, I was using the bathroom one day, and like, as I'm using the bathroom, I don't know. I thought I heard her feet, but then I didn't because I didn't hear her talking or nothing like that. Usually she's talking or says something, but all I saw, like, you know those things that you can like it like rolls, but you use it to kind of like, oh yeah, you use it to like roll your back out or whatever.
Yeah.
So we got those, and all I saw was that roll. Like, so if you go into like our bathroom connects to the closet or whatever, I just saw it roll past the bathroom, and I was like, and so I called her name out, and she didn't say nothing, and so I'm like, yo, don't play, please do not be playing with me right now. And then finally I saw her run past. I'm like, all right, cool. Yeah. So my bad. What was you saying, bro?
No, it's good. Shoot, I don't even remember.
You saying, you was telling me about Beauty in Black.
Yeah, it was definitely Beauty Black. No, I was just saying, it was definitely, he was trying to compete with 50. It was misery. It was what I say, misery porn. It was like, it was definitely a hate watch. But yeah, I don't know, all the characters were evil. None of them really had any good or redeeming qualities about them. And yeah, like I said, the girl that the protagonist was terrible. Like, she didn't help the story move along at all. She was just like, I don't even know how to explain it. She was like a child the whole time through.
Yeah.
But watch it. Yeah, it's something else. It's something else. That's why I see why everybody talking about it.
Yeah, man, they lost me. They lost me with that one. I was just like, yeah, I'm good, bro. You gotta, if you can bring something better to the table than that, like I be wanting to support, like I always want to support, you know, especially like, you know, Black created content, but not like that though. I don't want to just support any and everything.
Not Beauty. Yeah.
I'll tell you something I did watch though.
What's up?
Hey, the Tubi originals, before you laugh, the Tubi originals sometimes, like, I ain't gonna say like they like just stand out movies or nothing like that, but it's fun. Like, I already know what to expect. Like, I'm going in with an expectation like this is not about to be nothing like groundbreaking. But I was watching The Stepdaughter 2. I've already seen the first one. And
is that the first one, a Tubi original?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's by Marcus Houston.
Marcus Houston, the singer?
Yeah, you know, he creates movies and stuff now.
Oh, okay.
Some of them he's in, some of them he's not. He just like, he's part of the creator. Him and Chris Stokes, the dude that used to manage B2K, they do movie production now. Yeah, I know. but the only reason why I mentioned it, the movie is not like, it's not nothing I'm about to recommend. Like, hey, yeah, go watch this. But I'm only thinking about it because, like, bro, the way that they move through this movie. So I'm not gonna tell you about what the movie's about because it's too drawn out. Like, or at least the drawn out version. Basically, it's just a father and daughter that's just conning people, but in an extreme way though. Like, they're committing some really bad acts to con women out of their money. But and it's not even they conning them. They just like, all right, basically the dad is marrying these women, and then like the daughter come in, and then they kill them, and then they take the money, and then they run off. That's basically what they do. So anyways, the second one starts off with the daughter like waking up out of a coma. Well, they kind of recap it, and then she's like in a coma. But what I want to get to is this: how they moved along from to recap to the beginning to like it was so annoying because they started the first like 10 to 20 minutes of the movie was, all right, the end of the first movie, and then she's in the hospital, and then it says 1 month later. And 1 month later, she's waking up out of a coma, and then it's like 2 weeks later, and then 2 weeks later, she's at her auntie house, and then she ends up like killing her auntie or something like that. And then it's like 1 year later, bro. This is
it's an audible. It's an audible.
No.
Oh, it's just the words.
Like, it pops up on the screen.
Okay,
it just like, but this is all within. It's within
the
a 10-minute time frame. Yeah. And it's like, bro, you can't do that in a 10-minute time frame. Yeah, it's like you moved, bro. You went from a month, 2 weeks to a year, all within 10 minutes, and it was just like, what?
Wow, felt like a time travel movie. No, that's hilarious.
I'm just like, what is going on? And then it was like the girl was, they were arresting her. You know what I'm saying? So she escaped she was in a coma for a month and escaped. And then 2 weeks later, she's at her auntie house. And her auntie is just like, she's like just treating her like nothing happened. But they don't even say nobody's even looking for her. And then 1 year later, she's still out here like walking around, and she comes and finds her dad. And like nobody's even looking for them. They just in San Diego living it up, like about to commit another crime. But anywho,
well, I don't know, movie theatrics.
It was too much, man. It was they skipped too much time in a short amount of time.
Yeah. So what was it for the better though? Did it make sense? Did they have to do it?
No, they didn't. That's the thing. They didn't have to do all that. Like, honestly, they could have skipped the whole auntie part. They could have skipped that whole part because none of the stuff made sense. Like, she was in a coma. She came out of a coma, and then she kills the doctor, and then she's for 2 weeks. I guess she's at her auntie's house, but they don't even show a news clip or nothing. Like, she just committed murder. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, she escaped. So this is not like this was some quiet thing. Like, she was in a rural part of town, and it was just like her and somebody else, and nobody knew. She was in a hospital and did this, and she walked out with a lab coat on, and they didn't decide to open the case up until a year later. And it was like the case is closed. Like, but she's not dead. Like, how's the case closed? Like, she escaped. You knew she was alive because you saw the body that she left behind. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, and they were like, oh yeah, we thought the dad was dead, but he's not apparently. And like, yeah, because why would you think he's dead? You just said you never recovered a body for either one of them.
I just
well, one of them you recovered a body. She was in a coma. The other one you never recovered a body. So why would you think the case is closed?
Well, I won't be watching Stepdaughter 1 or 2.
There's no point. There's no point. I will say this though, it gave me some good laughs.
Okay.
Gave me some good laughs, but acting is not great. The storyline is kind of confusing. But like I said, it gave me some good laughs.
I had the trailer playing on mute for a little bit, like 30 seconds. Yeah, looked like exactly what you said.
Yeah, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. I just like sometimes bro. Yeah, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy. But a movie I do recommend, I think it's on Netflix. Did I already tell you about it? It's called The Uglies.
I don't think so.
Good movie, actually. It's a really good movie. Basically, on your 16th. No, I think it's your 18th birthday. One of those birthdays. I think it's your 18th birthday. Basically, you get a cosmetic surgery. No, it's not a cosmetic. Actually, you get a surgery where they basically redo your whole. Like, you can remove any defects from your person, from your body, scars and all that stuff, and you get to pick your hair color, all that stuff. Basically, you just get to pick a whole new avatar, but it's you, and like, but it's you're doing the makeover to your actual body.
Yeah,
this thing, and then you enter the society of all the perfect people, but on the other side, it's just kids. So it's just like everybody that's not like perfect or whatever. They're just on the other side of this river. That runs through like the city that's split or whatever, but it's like apocalypse. So they're like all the kids are on one side, like a school type thing, and then like everybody that's 18 and up is on the other side, and they're like perfect.
Got you. It's called The Uglies.
Yeah, it's called The Uglies.
Is it a show?
No, it's a movie. It's a movie. Yeah, it has a old girl in it that played Gypsy Rose.
Yeah.
Oh,
okay. I did see this. I did.
You already watched it?
Thumbnail. I didn't watch it. I saw the thumbnail though.
Yeah, that was pretty good. Mo and I watched that.
Okay.
Yeah, that was legit.
That was legit. Did I talk about watching? What was that? This shit. Here, let me pull it up right quick. It's say. I don't even remember. Speak. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I haven't watched it yet, but you was telling me about it.
Okay. Good.
Yeah. Nicolas Cage.
No, that was Arcadian. Nicolas Cage.
My bad. Wrong one. But
Speak No Evil was 2 weekends ago. Yep. Yeah, I did tell you about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I ain't watched too much nothing else.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much all we watched too.
Penguin was the finale of that. I don't know if you've been watching
I
that.
haven't started it.
That was
I've been
real
meaning to.
good.
I never started it yet.
Yeah, I enjoyed that a lot.
Well,
That whole season was dope.
I have heard some good things about it though.
Yeah, it'll be worth the watch.
Okay, that'll be something.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? This is the perfect time for the what up? We back for another week of the Rick and Jordy podcast. I'm one half of your host, Jordy.
And I'm the other half of your host, Rick. Back for another one.
That was a dramatic pause. What up, y'all? Yeah, so we back in the building, back in our respective locations, in our squares.
Yep. Back at it.
Yeah. Yeah. How y'all been? Y'all leave us some notes in the comments and stuff like that, and just tell us how you been, and tell us what you've been up to.
Yeah. How's November going?
Yeah. Do you participate in was it no shave November or something like that? Have you ever participated in that?
No.
Have
I? No. Nope. Because I go to the barbershop and get my shit lined up, and yeah. So no. Are you participating?
No, I no, because I'm very sporadic. So was it sporadic or spontaneous? Sporadic.
Either or.
I'm sporadic. Let's use that one. I like that word better.
Okay.
I'm very sporadic when it comes to facial hair. So sometimes I'll have it on and I'm like, yeah, I like that. And then I might see an old picture or something like that. I'm like, man, I looked all right without all the
facial hair.
Yeah. And so it just kind of depends on how I'm feeling.
Okay.
Wake upstairs, babes. I know. Ask mommy.
My mama.
I'll let her know. Okay. Go up there. I'll tell her.
No.
Okay.
My mama give me water. She says no. And matter of fact.
But no, I'm sporadic, so it just depends on how I'm feeling, and yeah.
Okay.
So I never participate in it. I didn't really understand it for real, but
Yeah.
I only seen it like baseball players do it. That's when I remember. I just remember seeing Royals games and they'll be participating in it or something.
Oh yeah, that's a fact. I know. Yeah, there's a lot of people at the old company I worked at that did that type of stuff. They were participating and then just have straggly whatever for the whole month. Yeah.
You took a shot at me, but that's cool.
I mean, you got the
mine don't grow in.
Huh?
Mine don't grow in like that. Yep, mom's gonna get it. I just told her.
No, my mom did not know that you was up there.
Yeah, I text her. Go ask her.
Text her.
I did. Go ask her. I just text her.
No, you have to.
I can't right now. Hold on, babe.
I
already did. Go tell her. Go tell her I said.
No, I can't.
Yeah, this took a long time.
Yeah, I don't have that patience. That's the thing too. I don't have patience to let it get like that. So when it gets to be too much where I don't like it, then I'll shave it off.
I don't blame you.
But I do like having it in the wintertime though.
You notice a difference? Keeps you warm?
Yeah, I think so. I do notice difference because when I shave it off, when it's actually cold out or something like that, especially with my hair, if I shave it off, I definitely feel the cold air a lot more.
You're probably right. Because when I'm snowboarding, sometimes I get the ice or so. And I don't feel the ice in my beard or whatever. So if it was on my face, I can imagine.
It's a little protector. It's a little protector. I mean, it's not like it's keeping you warm, but you can definitely tell that it's not letting you get as cold on the face though.
Yeah.
I can tell the difference.
It's enough
to tell the difference.
It was enough to tell the difference. Mm-hmm. I was curious about my jawline though, because I was watching some video about Zac Efron and how his jawline has changed over the years, and I was just thinking I haven't for real seen mine in a minute.
Dog.
I feel it, but
you seen him lately?
Yeah, he's like Crimson Chin almost. His face kind of looks squished now.
It's Botox, bro, or something.
Yeah, he's getting fillers and all that.
Yeah, because we watched a movie with him in it. Can't remember the name of it, but I was just like, boy, hey dog, whatever you
Long
doing.
gone are the High School Musical days, huh?
Yeah, I was like, cut it out.
Yeah,
Man, look, here's the thing.
It's gotten to men too.
And you know, I understand, like, man, like people be wanting to relive their glory days, but I be like, do y'all not like look in the mirror and be thinking, like, man, I shouldn't have did that.
Bro, you have to, maybe not. Maybe because they just been getting told they look good, or just do a little something else.
Yeah, but it don't look good though, because like when you see it on camera,
For the normal person, no.
nah, I just be like, oh, yo, because like we see them in movies, like we watch, especially like the people that we see a lot, like we've seen their movies and what they look like when they were younger, and then we look at them now, so we see the changes because we don't see them every day. You know what I mean?
Facts, yeah.
They see themselves, like when you see yourself every day, you don't notice, like,
big truth.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So when we see him pop up, like Zac Efron, the last thing I saw of him prior to this last movie was I think The Neighbor or something like that, The Neighbors 2 or something like that, Neighbors 2 or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And he still looked like a young guy, like, you know what I mean? And then I saw him in this and I was like, whoa.
What happened?
Yeah, I don't know what happened between that time period. I mean, it's a lot of years, I guess, but
yeah,
man.
bro, it's a lot of surgeries too.
Yeah,
and like, man can't be too much older than he's not.
No, he's got to be in his like 30s.
He's 3 years older than us.
Really? 7? You already doing that? Yeah, bro. Here's the thing, though. Maybe I'm. I don't know.
Had to start young though.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, and it's almost like I feel like when people started, they can't stop it because they probably know. Like it probably starts off like, oh, I'm doing the thing to get rid of the bags, and then you see the bags go away, and then you're like, oh man, I need to do this.
Another spot. Yeah, it's like spot reduction, and then after a while, it's crazy whole facial reconstruction.
Mm-hmm. And so it's like it's kind of hard because it's like, man, and you know, it's probably worse for entertainers or performers that start at a young age because that's how people seen them.
Mm-hmm.
And so like now they're expecting I guess they're thinking that people are expecting them to look like that. And so they try to recapture, you know, that look, but it's like,
yeah,
you can't
really. Yeah, you can't. And then it seems like in this instance, like why have facial reconstruction like that? Is it for like a more manlier I guess figure in like Hollywood productions and stuff like that?
That's what I don't know.
You're seen as more of a, instead of that being seen as that kid, you're seen more as a man. I don't know.
That's what I don't know, because it's just I don't know. It's just kind of weird because it's just like there's a lot of roles out there where, like, because even for him, like, I don't know, like I said, I don't know when he started getting, but like to your point, he probably started at a young age. So, and we just probably didn't really notice like that because he was doing, I feel like he did like Baywatch or something, didn't he? Like, didn't he do like a reboot of Baywatch or something? And then he, like I said, he was doing The Neighbors. Like he was like kind of like a heartthrob type guy. You know what I'm saying? Like Channing Tatum.
Mm-hmm.
And so like I feel like those roles, like rom-coms and stuff like that, all that stuff's out there. I don't feel like you really need to do that because personally, I don't think you ever age out of rom-coms. I think you just choose more mature rom-coms. Like, and I'm not talking about mature in like the naughty sense. I'm talking about like mature in like
age.
Like now, age now is gonna be like, instead of being the young 20-year-old that don't have his life together, now you might be the 30 or 40-year-old that has a kid that's trying to find love while you have a career. You know what I mean? Like that type of thing. So I just don't, like I said, rom-coms are so universal and they expand across a bunch of age ranges. It's like I don't think you need that for that. You know what I mean? And honestly, you don't even need to be like the perfect looking person to be in a rom-com.
That could be, that could play on the whole story.
because that's kind of the point of the rom-coms, is like the person that kind of gets looked over or passed over all the time, you know, or it can be the overly like good-looking male or female that can never find the true person because everybody only likes them for their looks, you know, and then they got to go on this adventure of finding themselves. Like, but so that's why I'm like, I don't understand it. Like, there's really no role that I feel like you have to do something like that for, because you don't have to take any of those roles. Like, he's not going to be in another High School Musical playing a 16-year-old. So,
right.
And he's never going to look 16 again either, you know?
It's not like he's going to be Chip Diamond in a live action of Small Soldiers or something. So that's real specific.
Yeah, that threw me off. I'm like, what?
I mean, looking up Small Soldier content lately. Here, hold on, I'll show you.
Okay. I was like, yeah, Chip Diamond, like, yeah, okay, yeah, yep. I was just gonna nod my head, like, yeah, okay. That's what's up.
See,
but yeah, no, like I just don't understand that, because I'm just feeling like, man, like there's so many other lanes that you can. I mean, not lanes, but there's so many roles that you can take without having to do that.
No, absolutely right. Let me show you. And then I don't know.
Look at Michael B.
After a while, Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah, it might be different. Never mind. Because the whole
the Don't Crack.
Yeah.
That
might be different. So yeah, I knew who you was talking about. I could picture it, but I didn't know that was his name though. Because that's how he's looking right now too. That's the thing. That's the sad part. Let me see. Yeah, bro.
What else?
Yeah, this dude looks way older than us, man. I can't.
For real. I don't know. Yeah, that's the one.
He look like he early 50s.
Right. It's like, are you trying to aim for those roles?
Yeah. He looks like dang. You remember Stepdad? Mark Wahlberg and I think Will Ferrell.
Will Ferrell and is that Stepdad? Oh yeah, Stepdad.
Yeah,
not Stepbrothers. Yeah.
You remember the guy that plays I think Mark Wahlberg's dad? They had the motorcycle.
Vaguely.
It was like Christmas time or something like that.
Yeah. He pulls up on it.
Yeah, he looks like him. That's what he looks like. And that guy's older. I can't remember. I think that's Stepdad 2 or something like that. Daddy's Home. That's what it's called. I kept saying Stepdad.
There he is. Yeah. What's Colin Farrell? Mel Gibson.
Yep. Why could I not remember Mel Gibson's name? I knew what he looked like, but that's who he's like. I'm not saying he looks like him, but like that's the demo he looks like though.
Yeah.
That you know what I'm saying? That range.
Absolutely.
And it's like, man, you don't even need to look like that right now, bro. Like Mark Wahlberg looks younger than him. And Mark Wahlberg he's up in age.
And I just said Colin Farrell, he looks younger than him. So
I don't know. I don't know. And also too, like I always thought like we do have an advantage as men, because I did hear this one time. I might have been on the show, honestly. It might have been on a TV show, but then it made me think about it, because I'm like, that's it's kind of true to an extent. But like it was like this woman, she was telling her husband, she was like, oh, it might have been on my wife and kids. She was saying that like men, when they get older, they just become more distinguished, like, because we get the gray hairs and, but the gray, it might blend, it might just kind of like blend in, and sometimes it can look good. Then, sometimes we can cut, go bald, or even if we do have the hair, you can get that full head of gray where it just looks silver, like you start looking more like you have these unique characteristics about yourself.
Okay.
As a man when you age, whereas women, it might be different because you're used to looking a certain way all the time, and then as you age, maybe you don't. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's usually, but in my opinion, it might usually be more so like the woman doesn't see herself that way, because I don't know, like when women age, to me, I mean, they
pretty graceful.
Yeah, I mean, Unless it was just like they just had a lot of stuff happen. But I mean, usually women look pretty graceful too when they age. But I think it's beautiful, in all honesty, like when we age in general, because I think you do get some both sides, men and women, get some distinguishing characteristics about ourselves that you don't have when you're younger.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's fair. Curious what mine would be. Maybe it'd be a horseshoe line.
I look at my pops, man, and my pops is just cool.
Yeah.
Like if I can look like my pops when I get his age, I'm gonna be like, yeah, I'm gonna be all right.
Yeah, I'm perfect.
I'm gonna be all right.
Yeah, my cars have been dealt pretty well.
That's exactly how I feel. I'm like, hey, I do not have a problem. Let me hit 60 and look like how my pops look like. Like I'm not gonna look like him, but like,
no, I
like,
understand exactly what you're saying.
Yeah. I hit 60 and be like that. Yep, life's treating me well. I'm good. Yep. I'm good. Yeah. I have zero qualms with that. Like,
that's how I feel. As long as my knees and hip don't give out like my pops, I'll be straight.
Yeah, boy, you speaking some true words, because like my body be hurting when I get up in the morning. So
yeah, I do be feeling different.
I done had all kind of surgeries and stuff though, so from playing my years in the NBA.
Yeah, yep.
NBA
and
NBA 2K2, 2K3, NBA Street, NBA Live.
Yeah, bro, my back be feeling it. I be feeling it. Yeah, my back be like, I ain't do nothing crazy. Why does it feel like that? It's like, damn, I have to accept it.
Yeah, that they say at 30 that check engine light come on.
Yeah, clunk.
Yep.
No, I just mean we need oil change more often. Just upkeep the maintenance.
Nah, yeah,
that's all I meant.
I know what you mean. For sure.
Yeah.
If you watch
crazy, I could went crazy. Like,
have you ever watched Blue Mountain State?
Yeah. So
that's what Thad was talking about.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, yeah, nah. Yeah, he was like, yeah, we're all doing oil changes. It's like, no. No.
So, but yeah, it's starting to be more real. I don't know.
Yeah. And then like it's like I feel like as we get older, like, because it's always this, like, they keep pushing back like the I guess, like, I don't know what you call your prime years or whatever. Like they'd be like, oh, the 30's the new 20 or what, that always gets pushed back. And so like now we're at like, I think like 50's the new 20 or something like that. Whatever it is.
Oh, I don't want to be 50. No, like I'm 20 or trying to figure shit out like I'm 20.
Yeah, no, not at all. Like but yeah, I don't know, man. it'd be hard, like when I watch shows, and like I'll see people that have they've made those type of changes to themselves, and I was like, man, like I feel like your genetics did you all right.
Yeah, it's the society, it's societal pressure.
Yeah.
I honestly don't think. Well, maybe if it really boosts your self-esteem, more power to you. Like, go ahead. But when it comes down to like minor stuff and minute, I wish it didn't exist.
Yeah,
I wish there wasn't a lane for it.
Yeah. I think there was a lot of things that I guess too, because of the career field that they're in, they're probably under a lot of stress and stuff like that. And so
that's what it is.
Probably takes a toll on their physical appearance and
being in front of people.
Yeah.
It takes a toll on their physical appearance. It probably takes a huge toll on their mental, just being trying to. That's what listen to what we talking about. That's what that movie is about, bro. The substance is
yeah,
bro. Yes.
Yeah. So and That's what I mean. It's like it's unfortunate because it's just like, man, I wish they didn't feel like they needed to do that, because I don't know. It makes it hard because it makes it hard to watch because it's just like you can see like this person is like grasping on to, life as they knew it, rather than just moving forward into the new era. Yeah,
I'm all for that. When you talk about it in that sense, like I'm curious what the future brings in that regard. So
yeah,
looking forward to it.
Yeah, we all. Hey, they say I know this is not true. Well, hold on. Let me preface this. Let me just look something up really quick, because apparently, I think it's like every 7 years that I think every 7 years humans like shed. It says, well, it's true that your cells regenerate on average every 7 to 10 years. There's a lot of variation. Your skin cells, for example, are replaced every few weeks. In fact, you lose close to 500 million skin cells every day. Ugh. Cells in your skeletal muscles, on the other hand, take as long as 15 years to regenerate. In conclusion, our body does not replace itself entirely every 7 years. On the average cell, the average age of a cell in the human body is 7 years. Oh, okay, never mind. And this has commonly misunderstood and converted to the inaccurate fact that the body replaces itself every 7 years. I was about to say, because I'm like, would that technically? Nah, I was like, would that technically be our age? Like
7 years?
Yeah, if we're replacing, because like that's a brand new person at that point.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So that would be like year one. But technically, we'd be like close to 5.
Right.
That's 5 cycles.
What if it worked like that?
Hey, well, you know what? No, that wouldn't be good.
Why?
That would not be good. We'll talk offline.
Okay.
I don't want to talk about it on here because it might be a little sensitive, but I would just say this online is that I feel like there would be a lot of weird people.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, got you.
So
got you.
But yeah, but then it'll also too, it'd be like it'll make it feel like we don't last that long as like human beings. Like our lifespan is not that long. It'd be like, then y'all gonna only live to roughly 7 to 8 cycles. So I don't know. I think you froze. Yeah, there we go. While we wait, what's up? So we don't actually cycle every 7 years. Misunderstanding. They said sales last about every 7 years. So that's a little different thing right there. Yeah.
Wonder what this That's crazy. Blue screen. My bad.
No, you're good. You good.
Stuff happens. Technology. I hadn't restarted my computer for a minute, and then I was editing the video last night, and then I updated games on Steam, so it made sense why it shit out.
You still playing PalWorld?
I haven't played that in a minute. I want to me and the homie want to get back into it.
Do you got a group?
It's a lot of updates. Huh?
You got a group on there?
Nah. It's just 2 of us.
Oh, I still ain't got it.
It's all good.
Hey, I'm level like 65 or 66 or something like that on Cyborg Immortal though.
Say again, 65 or 66?
Something like that.
God dang.
Remember I told you about that little hack where once you beat it,
yeah,
every time you log in, it'll give you the it'll give you like
mine didn't do that.
Did you beat it?
Beat what?
The whole thing.
The whole thing?
Like all the levels.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So look.
You have to beat Crystal Worlds?
Yep. So when I log in, it's gonna have a little box, that little treasure box on the side, and it's gonna give me the XP from that. You see that right there?
Yeah.
And I click it, and then it gives me XP. And then what I do is I hit that little thing right there and hit main menu, and then it'll hit play, and I log back in, and then I'll have it right there again, and I'll just click it, and it gives me XP. And so like it takes longer now because I'm a higher level. I'm level 65. It takes longer now, but when I was a lower level, when I do it, boy, I'd be leveling up like every 2 or 3 log outs. I level up to a new level. I just been doing that. And then it keeps increasing your damage, health, and all that stuff. Like all your stuff just increases. So yeah, it's a glitch. I ain't about to say nothing.
So after Crystal Worlds, that there ain't no more.
There's nothing else. Yeah, it just has two. It has two things, but they're locked, and it'll just say no objectives, and then it should just give you that little treasure box at the end that every time you log in after that, it'll just keep popping up. You just keep clicking it and take the XP from it.
Okay. What am I? Let me look right quick.
I got the epic sniper and everything. I got it on. I think it's on level 2.
I got the epic sniper. I got the. I'm level 42.
Did you get all the like all your armor for the dexterity?
Most of it. So yeah, shoots like a minigun.
Yeah.
Yep.
Bro.
Is level 40 sniper the highest level?
Yeah, level 44 or something like that.
Damn, 44. Because I got level 40.
Wait, let me check. Because actually now I don't know.
No, I got level 40 unique sniper, the gold one.
Oh, you got a unique? I don't have that. I got purple. I got the epic.
Yeah, I got the epic too. No, I got level 29 epic.
Oh, okay. I think the unique is the highest one, ain't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't got that. Yeah, I got the epic sniper, the Grave Warden sniper. It's level 44.
I see. Watch. I'm about to equip the unique and watch how I shoot.
Okay. Oh wow.
You see how it breaks apart?
Yeah, how'd you get that?
It does automatically.
No, I'm saying like
I got it. I'm
about to get one of them.
On one of these missions.
In the Crystal Cove?
Yeah.
The crystal thing? Zombies versus plants. What level is that?
Anyways, we'll find it after.
Yeah. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
But what we do need to get into is Skinwalkers.
Yeah, speaking of plastic surgery.
Speaking of plastic surgery, it's a different type of plastic surgery.
Definitely different.
It's a spiritual surgery, is what it is.
Spiritual awakening. No, I don't know about all that. But.
Hey yo, yeah, Skinwalker. So I honestly didn't know much about it. I just kind of that's I actually like that movie. I watched every last one of them, although I didn't think the last two are very good, but that's neither here nor there. I didn't know much about them. You want to tell the people about what they are?
Yeah, just a quick Google search is the most, I don't know if it's the most technical, but a skinwalker is a term from Navajo folklore that describes a type of witch or shapeshifter capable of transforming into animals or possessing other supernatural abilities. In Navajo culture, a skinwalker is known as Yi Naudushi. Yi Naudushi, I think that's how you pronounce it, which translates to "with it, he goes on all fours." According to legend, skinwalkers are often depicted as malevolent beings with the power to transform into various animals such as wolves, coyotes, foxes, or birds. Some stories even claim that they can assume the forms of other humans. So I think that's more or less what I've heard about them, is like their human-esque form, not so much dogs or anything like that. But then it says skinwalkers are believed to gain these abilities by breaking cultural taboos or engaging in dark rituals, often with intentions to harm others. They're usually portrayed as powerful and dangerous, inspiring fear and avoidance in many Native American communities.
Yeah, I bet.
Yep. So fascination expanded into popular culture, often featured in books, movies, and online stories. However, these depictions romanticize and distort the beliefs of the Navajos and lead to misunderstandings.
So would a werewolf be considered like a skinwalker then?
Yeah, I think so. I think that could be a form. It's like, it's a creature, walks on all fours, transforms, right?
Yeah. No, yeah, I agree. I just it just never. I mean, okay, so in the movies, they just never seem like there's a benefit to being some type of animal because they don't have control.
Yeah, they do.
They do. They just seem like
No, they do have pretty animalistic characteristics.
Yeah. And so like it just seems like it's not really beneficial to you because like all right, like take a werewolf, right? Werewolves are usually just depicted as like they run around, they just be eating people. And it's like they don't I mean like they have obviously enormous strength and speed. You know, like they're everything that a wolf is except on steroids.
Yeah.
But you still have the mind of a wolf like you don't get to have like all right, I got like logical thinking. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't think like, oh man, you know what? I'm gonna go over to this spot because this is where they got the money at, or you know, like you can't really tap into that.
You're not. What is it? Not. You're still sane, but you're not conscious. Really.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. It's
I mean,
really it's
strength, agility.
But see,
what is the point of all that if you don't remember it?
Right. So that's what I'm saying. That's where like, all right, for example, that's where vampires are cooler because although they can't go outside in the daytime, all right, but at night they go out, they still got mad strength. They can jump, they can turn into bats and fly, but they can still be like, they still understand that they, you know what I'm saying? That they're still aware, they're still conscious of everything that they're doing.
Yeah.
And they also have the willpower to not just go around and bite people. They do it like when they, you know, they need it, but they don't have to. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like they can walk past a human being and not bite them. You know what I'm saying? Whereas a werewolf, I don't believe that's true. I think you don't get to make that choice. Human being walks past you, it's like no, I was saying like as a werewolf, if a human being walks past you, it's just like eat.
It's done. It's done for its attack.
You gotta eat. But as a vampire, it's just like I don't want to.
I can interact
I'm good.
But I don't know. Yeah, that's a good point. And people who are werewolves, do they ever really? It never seems like they necessarily want. It's like chosen to be a werewolf,
right? No,
it's just the case.
Yeah. Something happened, and then they were that, and then they always tell people to get away from them.
Yeah, get away from me. But the full moon.
Yeah, and then how many? So apparently we have like I heard this somewhere else that we have like a full moon like once a month or something like that, maybe twice a month or something like that.
That we don't see or something.
No, we haven't. We haven't like how often are full moon? Let me see. Full moons. I used to think they were rare, but they're not. A full moon occurs roughly every 29 and a half days. So yeah, about a month. So like almost every month. So like means you'll be turned into a werewolf once a month. Once a month, you won't remember what happened.
Month you feast.
Yep. And you won't remember a thing. It doesn't seem fun.
What if you get to be rich while you're not a werewolf?
When you're not a werewolf?
Yeah.
It seems whack because werewolves can die.
Yeah. Oh, they're not. Yeah, they're not invulnerable.
Yeah. Vampires are undead. I mean, you can kill them, but they're undead. So like they can live unimpeded. They can live as long as they want because they don't.
Skinwalker. Yeah.
They don't die from disease. But yeah, what is a skinwalker though? That's a good question.
Forever.
They live forever? Oh, because they're a spirit.
I would think.
Skinwalker lifespan. This is a crazy thing to look up. Due to their regenerative abilities, most skinwalkers can live around 2 centuries. Oh my goodness. In age. They maintain their physical vitality until their deaths. Yeah, I got it pulled up right here. Fandom.
They can be killed typically by highly specific methods that involve sacred rituals or powerful spiritual intervention.
So, yep, look, related. Werewolves, species, shapeshifters. So they're related to werewolves. Werewolves with their physiology altered so as to enable shapeshifting between human forms and to remove the forced transformations. Oh, okay. And aggression brought on by the full moon. Oh, okay. So then Skinwalkers are not necessarily just animals. Like meaning like they still have control over what's going on. So
Skinwalker?
Yeah, so that's different.
Mm-hmm.
They're related to werewolves don't have a choice.
Outdated.
What?
No, I was just reading the page. It said outdated.
Where does it say?
Scroll up a little. Warning pages out.
Outdated. Here is not accurate to present
Right.
lore. Read only for interest.
Wonder what's present lore.
That let's look that up. Present lore. Which is from Navajo mythology, who can shapeshift into animals like wolves, coyotes, or birds called to cause harm. They possess supernatural abilities such as speed, mimicry, mind control. Yep, you said that. Let's go to Wiki. They might have updated things.
That Skinwalker Ranch show location in northeastern Utah becomes central to Skinwalker lore. Known for mysterious occurrences, is said to be a hotspot for paranormal activity, including sightings of unidentified flying objects, cryptids, and strange animals thought to be skinwalkers. Stories from the ranch have created a broader association between skinwalkers and all sorts of supernatural phenomena. Although these accounts aren't part of traditional Navajo beliefs. But yeah.
So they do seem cooler than werewolves then, because
this man said cooler than werewolves.
I don't mean like I want to be one. I don't want to be one. They're obviously evil, but I mean like werewolves are evil too, but they just don't seem like cool evil. I mean, there's no cool evil, but I mean like they just don't seem cool in comparison to a skinwalker, because skinwalker has control over it. Like they can change whatever they want
into what they want. Yep.
Yeah, and when they want. Whereas a werewolf is just like, well, full moon's here, don't have a choice.
Oh, yeah.
Ready to eat some people. You know, like that's whack. You know.
Yeah.
Still, like, I don't know, changing into an animal though is kind of whack though.
Going to rut every month.
Yeah.
I definitely, I don't want to be either one either, but Skinwalker, because choosing the animal turn into would be much more appeasing to me.
Yeah. Because I mean that whole once a month thing, it sounds crazy. Like, I mean, you know what I mean? Like, you got to make sure you have it marked on your calendar, and don't forget, don't have a busy month where you got a lot of stuff going on. Like, oh, shoot, full moon today, you know, and you decided you want to go out and party. He's like, yeah, man, y'all about to go out with the squad tonight. And y'all end up out there, and then all of a sudden, you
intoxicated.
Yeah, your stomach start bubbling. Like, oh, like what y'all had in them tacos? Like
what's going on?
Yeah. Hot. Well, you see your shirt start ripping, and you start looking like this. Like, what's wrong with you, man? What's wrong with your teeth?
Wolf.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Now that'd be whack, bro.
Yeah, I never. After that, what was that? Twilight. Never wanted to be a werewolf.
Oh, is that where they was like glistening and stuff?
Yeah, that's where the vampires are glistening, the werewolves.
Yeah, it'd be weird. They'd be romanticizing like werewolves and vampires and stuff. Like, they're evil, bro. Like,
so off kilter. Yeah.
Like, boy, hey, as human beings, bro, we kind of weird because we romanticize everything, boy. They'll romanticize zombies if you let them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Actually, they had Frankenstein.
Yep, they have definitely done it. I found a Skinwalker story.
Oh, share it. Let's share it.
So, all right. Hi everyone. I'm shaking and panicking uncontrollably. So this started happening 4 hours ago, and I finally got home. Wanted to write it while it was still fresh. Damn, this is long. Okay. All right. Here it is. All right. Live in Ontario, Canada, close to Toronto. Heard on the news that you could see the Northern Lights, so they tried to get up there. Basically, we're driving in the middle of nowhere. Ended up driving about 2 hours before their friend sent them a text saying that there's no real forecast for northern lights. So just went up to stargaze regardless, right? Now this is where their story starts. I was on the call with my buddy since it was pretty boring driving up, and I started mentioning how beautiful the stars look. My buddy then recommended that I pull over and take some pictures to send. I end up pulling over, turning off the lights in my car while leaving it running and standing beside the forest. For about 5 minutes, everything was fine as I was admiring the stars, gushing to him about it. Right about that time, the forest went completely quiet, and there was literally zero sound other than the wind blowing in the trees. I immediately felt like something was wrong and went to grab my flashlight to see if there was a bear or something. I walk a little bit into the woods and turn on my flashlight. Why the fuck would you walk into the woods? I walk a little bit into the woods and turn on my flashlight. I end up hearing a rustling noise and turn around. I see this thing standing on its hind legs with a bright orange red glow to its eyes. It was about 50 meters away. I start mentioning what I'm seeing to my buddy when all of a sudden my signal goes dead before I stare at it for a second time until it starts sprinting at me full speed. I immediately go into fight or flight and dash to my car, gunning it, redlining it, and I'm doing 300 kilometers an hour. I understand. Well, no, just pretty good typing up until that point. So, anyways, usually pretty casual, not spooked by much, but I was shaking, crying, sobbing, trying to run away as fast as I could before anyone says that it wasn't a bear or anything similar. What? That was stupid. I start spam calling everyone and anyone until I get a hold of my best friend and start crying and sobbing about what happened, freaking out. Let's see, it's okay. And then it just really just says that they're hysterical.
Is this a dude?
Yeah.
This at night?
Let me see what else happened.
Okay.
But yeah, so that's more or less the type of stories I've heard about Skinwalkers is that, it's you come across something that you're not really sure what it is. It's a human form, but don't really know. Yeah, red eyes, I've heard about that a little bit, but
my initial question is, he went out to go to like the woods or whatever just to see the lights and all that stuff and like just to kick it. Why he call his homeboy though?
Yeah,
because here's the thing. I don't think you would do this. I know I wouldn't do this. If I were to go out to the woods just to kick it, I'm not gonna call you on the phone and be like, "Hey, bro, hey, these lights, man, it's real beautiful out here tonight."
Beautiful.
You know what I'm saying, man? Hey, man, you got to get out here. Like, just hey, man, I'm laying on top of the roof of the car right now. Like,
you gotta see this, man.
Bro,
Milky Way is shiny, it's glistening.
There's no way to do that, to have that conversation, because on the flip side, if I'm on the phone on the other end and you called me on some stuff like that, I'm like, bro, get off my phone. Get off my phone with that. Like, what are you talking about? Like, why are you calling me?
Yeah. Like, well, you just trying to make something up now.
Yeah.
Shoot, bro. I guess there's more to the story.
Oh, what else happened?
There's more to the story, definitely.
And then folks always be investigating stuff, bro. Like, rustling in the woods means I need to go.
Yeah, that again, yes. The going into the woods for what? All right, but
I'm not searching it. I'm not. This is not where I live. You know, like it's different. Like if you hear rustling in your house, like I live here. Like hold up.
Yeah,
check this out.
2 hours away.
Yeah, no,
like,
I'm going home.
So the dude says about 30 seconds of driving away and saying some name, he sees the figure again on the side of the road, following him with its head and glowing eyes. He proceeds to hyperventilate and freak out more until he calms me down and tells me to get the fuck out of there. So whoever's on the phone is guiding them away. I started looking for a way to make a U-turn, but couldn't find anything. At this point, I drive another 15 minutes before I can find somewhere to U-turn. without stopping. I start to slow down and U-turn before I hear this ear-splitting scream sound from my window before I gun it back in the direction I came. I start freaking out more, yelling to my friend as everything was happening before I started getting a sinking feeling in my stomach that something was watching me. I start to look all over the empty road and see nothing. All of a sudden, my signal goes out again, and I hear the screaming sound, and it seems kind of humanoid body in a fetal position on the side of the road. I then see its head look up and stare at me directly. I gun it again. I can't get the goosebumps and seeking feeling to stop. I continue to try to contact everyone I can to no avail. End up listening to Kanye to try to calm down.
What?
And here's something tapping my sunroof. I don't know how, but I knew something wanted me to open the sunroof cover and look through. I prevailed and never looked, but never lost that sinking feeling that it was there. And I would hear the tapping on the roof on and off rhythmically for about an hour until I reached a small town. At this point, I've gotten a hold of my friend and puked into my car. I was just trying to get back as fast as possible. He's telling me to describe Elden Ring. Oh, he's trying to calm him down. Dang, that was the end of the story.
All right.
That was a wild one.
One thing that gave me chills a little bit was like the idea of like driving and like you can still hear it screaming or like it's like gaining on you or like the
tapping on the roof is crazy.
Because it takes me to like the moment, like, have you ever been chased by like a dog or something, or like just been chased by something in general?
Yeah.
And then like you don't want to look back because you know, like if you look back, it kind of makes you slow down or you might freak out but you know that feeling that you get because you're not looking back, like it's like something's like right there on you and you feel like something's gonna grab you or whatever.
Yep.
That's the feeling. And it's the absolute worst feeling when you're in a chase sequence. Like it's the worst feeling because it's like I want to look back to see how close it is, but I don't want to look back because I don't want to see how close it is.
Right.
But you can feel it. And it's just like that's almost as scary as just turning around and seeing what's going on. You know what I mean? Because it's like at any second, I feel like I can be snatched up. And so, yeah, bro. Hey, I don't know why was he trying to make a U-turn again? Why he didn't just keep gunning straight ahead? Because I'm going to the next town regardless.
I don't know. Maybe he's so far out there that wanted to go back home. Didn't really say about why.
Yeah, forget about that going back home stuff, boy. Like
if
it was back the other way, I'm going opposite. Whatever's direction it was in, I'm going the opposite direction. Like I'm not. I'll find somewhere to stay around people, and then I'll get up and leave in the morning, where I feel comfortable. Like, all right, we'll head back. But yeah,
that apparently there's a lot of stories.
Driving at night can be terrifying in and of itself.
Yeah,
you know, especially like when you got glasses and eyes get a little tired. And
the glare.
Yeah, kind of hard to see.
What's the craziest thing I've seen at night? Probably owl eyes.
Oh, that's terrifying.
Yeah, that was pretty wild. So I can imagine seeing something red, some animal with red eyes or something, or the whatever would make him reflect red.
If it ever came out that owls weren't real animals and that they were shapeshifters this whole time, I wouldn't even be shocked.
Man,
because they just seem creepy.
Yeah, I want one for a pet, but
you would.
Owl for a pet would be dope.
You would. They look like they can talk, bro.
I know. It looks so intelligent.
Yeah. They look like they can talk and just choose not to. Like they just want to sit there and just be like, all right, see what y'all talking about.
Turn their head 180 degrees.
Yeah, I don't like that. Why? Like, why you need to do that?
Why you gotta look all the way?
Yeah. Everybody else. No, turn around like everybody else.
Gotta conserve the energy.
Ah, bro. Them things creepy, dude.
Yeah, but shapeshifters, I've never been. Well, I guess now I'm technically in the area. Colorado is kind of like, I think.
That's what I want to know. What are the hot spots? Let me look that up. Skinwalker.
Maybe probably New Mexico for sure. Arizona.
Yeah, Utah. Yeah.
Is Jeepers Creepers based on a Skinwalker?
No, that's not a shapeshifter. It's just a demon.
Oh.
Yeah. Arizona, New Mexico. Yeah. And Utah.
So I'm in it. Don't worry, I won't be out on the hunt for anything like that.
I would hope not. Because I don't know what you would be hoping to find. That's the thing. Because it's like, all right, look, even if you're going out there on some like, oh, they're not real. Okay, so why are you out there? And then even if you are going out there because you do believe they're real, why are you going out there? I mean, you're not going to get nothing from the search. That's what I'm saying.
It's not like a Bigfoot.
Yeah, there's nothing good coming from that search. Like either they're not real or they are, and both of those situations it's not going to end well for you.
Right.
There's nothing, you're not going to benefit from it. So it's not like catching a leprechaun and you get a pot of gold. In that scenario, I can see like, all right, somebody taking a risk because all right, I wouldn't, but I mean, I can see somebody taking a risk like, all right, I might get some pot of gold out of this. But or like you said, catching Bigfoot, like I mean, at least catching a little
variety, yeah.
But catching a Skinwalker on camera is not going to do nothing for you, but terrify you.
Yeah, I think you might lose your life.
Yeah, that's the other thing. I might not even make it back to even show anybody.
So I'll be on the lookout though. Like not deliberately, but if I hear rustling and then everything go quiet, best believe I'm not taking the flashlight into the forest.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get my ass back in my car and
we out of there.
Hightail it out of there.
Yeah, we're out of here.
So I already don't like being in the mountains when it's dark. It's creepy being out just outside. Just think about animals.
We used to play hide and seek. My cousins out when we was out in Virginia, when we were kids, and there's no like at that time there wasn't any really like street lights. There's like one because they got it's like a dark, like windy road, and then like my family they have like property, they have land. It's just like country town. I mean, but it's just like 3 houses on just in this little section. It was woods all around it when we were kids, and we'd be out there playing hide and seek, and like sometimes some of the cousins they would go in the woods and hide, and it'd be like if I was I'm not going in there to find you. Because I don't know how deep because some of them will go deep into the woods. Like our older cousins will go deep off into the woods because they live out there, so they know how to navigate. Yeah, me. It's too dark, bro. I'm gonna stay like I think they had a street light on and that'd be like sometimes that'll be like the home base or something. Well, I'm like, I'm not going that far out there.
Y'all not about to play me.
Yeah, I'll just be it again. Like I'm cool. I'm not about to look for you. You got it.
This would be the game all night.
Yeah, fine. But it's like pitch black, bro. Like I don't play around in that stuff, man. Just pitch black is not. It's never nothing ever good happens in pitch black
at all.
Like never heard a good story about pitch black.
Just your eyes playing tricks on you, if anything.
Yeah, and that's terrifying. I
remember we were in West Virginia. My great grandmother lived in like Appalachian Mountains, that type of territory. And I remember my dad said he was up at night and he saw something out in her driveway, or he saw something outside. He was looking out the window and saw something outside. He just saw it looked like a person or something like that. I'm gonna have to ask him about this story. I bet he'll remember it. But yeah, he's like, it's pitch black. It looked like a person, but it wasn't really moving. And I just remember waking up that morning and him telling the story, him telling my great grandmother and asking what it was. And my mom was like, "You lying, but he's like, Sheila, I'm not lying." And so should be happening, maybe. Should be happening.
Yeah, well, I don't doubt stuff like that, man. I don't because I mean there's some things that are, I don't believe in, but But then there are things like this right here where I'm just like, it don't sound far-fetched. I'll just say that. It don't sound far-fetched. Because I mean, strange things happen. Strange things happen. And like I said, you know me. I'm a biblical person. There's demons in the Bible, and all and all these other things. So if it's true to be in the Bible, it's true to be in the everyday world. So
it can touch you.
Yeah, I ain't gonna play with it. I'm not gonna go looking for it. Let's say that. I'm not gonna go looking for it. I don't care. Like, if it's real, it can stay where it's at. If it ain't real, cool.
Yeah. I hope it don't find me.
Yeah. It's like these people that be going out trying to do these hunts and stuff like that, and trying to like, man, what are you hunting for? Like, what do you think this is? What do you think you're gonna get out of this? Because I don't think you're gonna be as cool as you think you're gonna be. Like, if you
maybe to that community,
but I mean, even like I also guess I mean like calm. Like, if you find it, like, you're not gonna be calm.
Oh yeah, that too.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I mean both sides of it. Like, you're not gonna be cool in just to society because people will be like, that's stupid. Like, but then also too, I don't think you're gonna be as cool as like if you do find it. I mean, you're gonna panic,
right?
Because
freak out.
The part of the reason why people, just opinion, part of the reason why I think people go out and look for something is because, one, they don't believe it, but they want to believe it. Right?
So looking for it keeps the belief alive.
Yeah. And that's why like when you like see in movies and stuff like that, when people do stuff and they get scared, is because they didn't believe it existed, but they went out looking for it because they wanted to believe it existed. And so, like, in their mind, they've created this thing like, oh yeah, I'll go out here, it don't really exist, so it is what it is. So, like, I'm cool. And so they don't expect to see anything, but then they do see something, then they start panicking because it's like, I wasn't expecting it.
Yeah.
It was just kind of like it happened, and now you're here. You know what I mean? So people that believe in it, i.e. the Native Americans, there's a reason why you don't hear about them searching for it.
Or yeah.
Probably
been talking about it for real. Even if they've experienced, yeah.
So it was just like, when you believe in something and you believe something exists and you believe everything about it, meaning it's terrifying and it's bad, it's evil, you're not gonna go searching for it.
No.
That's for those people that want to play with stuff and
wanna need some type of excitement.
Yeah. And I mean, you can find a lot of excitement in life. You don't need to do nothing like that.
Yeah, just go to some abandoned home that they say is haunted.
What are you talking about, dude?
they can find excitement that way.
You don't need to do that for excitement, bro. You don't need to do that. Zip-lining was exciting for me. I got excited doing zip-lining one time.
Yeah, I agree. That is exciting. But I was thinking their level
cave jump. But you don't need to do any of that. That's what I'm saying. Like, you don't need to do any of that. Because even if you go to a house that they say is haunted, it might not even be really haunted, but it's probably dilapidated or whatever, however you say that word. And so, like, you could probably still get yourself hurt or killed in the house.
Okay.
And then now everybody's gonna be like, yeah, old man Hancock got him. The ghost of old man Hancock got him. He went in that house and never came out. No, he fell through the floor and broke his leg, and he couldn't move. It got infected, and he died in the basement, and he was on the second floor. Like, like
Hancock didn't get nothing.
Yeah, it was like, it's not haunted. It just wasn't a safe. It was a condemned house. He shouldn't have been in there. Fell through the floor. But yeah, I mean, what I'm saying is you don't need to play with none of that stuff.
Fair.
You talking about you trying to send people to go to a haunted house? Like, what? Everybody remember for whose birthday was that? Was it Kadam's? And we was walking around and up in the the second floor or something like that of that building that they was using for the birthday, the costume party.
Yeah.
It must look kind of creepy.
Where was that at?
It was somewhere in Iowa, in Des Moines.
Yeah.
I don't remember
that place was creepy. That was very creepy. That was. I forgot all about that shit.
I thought about that one day. Yeah, I was thinking about it when we were doing our Halloween episode. I was thinking about it. I meant to mention it then because it was like a costume party. I think
it was like for Halloween or something.
Yeah,
and the deeper we went up in that, the creepier it got. I was like, oh yeah, this don't feel right. Let's just turn around now.
Yeah, we probably shouldn't have been up there. Probably shouldn't have been up there. But yeah, man, like I don't know, I don't be playing with stuff like that. Just like when we stayed at Hotel Cecil, I wouldn't have did that on purpose. Just not informed. Didn't know what was going on, and like I'm not.
Probably saved your button too.
Yeah,
not knowing what's going on.
Well, yeah, it worked out. Let's say that it worked out because
from there we would have been exploring.
Yeah, I didn't want to be there. That's the thing. I didn't want to be there.
Yeah,
I was trying to find everything to do to get out of there. It never felt right.
Yeah, we would have checked out some floors on Hotel Cecil.
Yeah, bro, we would have been lost in that mug. We would have been lost in that mug. They'd be like, yeah, man, they disappeared. We don't know what happened. They was on the second floor.
Right. You see them get on the elevator? Oh,
that's it.
Last we saw them.
Can't find no more footage. Like, man, look.
Yeah. Chopped up into somebody's stew upstairs.
In a 40-year-old suit.
Yeah. Someone has been there 40 years.
Yeah. Yeah, bro. Like stuff like that don't excite me, bro. Man, I don't want to play with it. It scares me. Because I believe it, even if like some things I don't believe in wholeheartedly. I think that there's some truths to some of the things, and some things I don't think they're true. But either way, I don't want to find out. Like I don't want to be wrong or right.
Fair. Yeah. Leave it as it is. Leave it.
Yeah. It's just a conversation. It's a good conversation. That's it.
Facts.
And we'll leave it at that.
Good movie piece. Like, stay over there.
Yeah, for sure. Sure, I'll watch your movies.
You don't need the real life.
It's just like going to the zoo. You're like, man, you can go to the Sahara where they running around free. Why would I want to do that? Why would I want to run? Why would I want to walk around?
Why would I want to be a piece of meat? Yeah. Why do I want to be their food?
You can get on the car ride and take it through there, and then they show you they running around free. They uncaged. Nope. Zoo is perfect. I can see them in a safe distance. Same thing I feel about these movies that be about stuff like this. You can go see this on your own. Why don't you just go to New Mexico? And nope. I'll watch a movie about it or a documentary. That's safe.
It's
on the TV screen.
Comfort of my own home.
Somebody did the research for me.
Shit. All right, you Wiki? Yeah, we can start at Skinwalker.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Yeah. For those of y'all that want to learn more about Skinwalkers, go do that on your own time.
Yeah.
We gave y'all the basis of it.
Gave y'all the basis.
Yep.
And shout out Tania. The homegirl says she's like, I watch your guys' clips and then I have to go to your videos to see what y'all talk about because it's always completely different than the clips. You're absolutely right. He's like, it's always wildly different.
It's supposed to be.
Yeah.
I wanted to be. That's what Kato said. You remember when he was talking about the chicken?
Yeah.
The medium rare chicken.
Yeah. Medium rare chicken.
Make you go watch the videos so that way, man. Because I be noticing that's what other people be doing for their clips, man. It'd be like they'll say something off the wall. I'm like, wait a minute, nah.
Yeah.
You ain't really say that, did you?
Like, yeah.
Let me go check it out.
Do some research.
Yeah, nah, that's yeah. Thanks for going to go check it out though, because that's what we want. We want y'all to go and see the whole conversation and have your input too.
Exactly.
All
right, we gotta start asking where you want to end.
Yep, and then we can end at let's end at something random. Adamantium. How do you spell that?
AD. I don't know.
Just because I got finished watching Deadpool and Wolverine.
Adamantium.
Okay. Adamantium is a fictional
mellow alloy.
Yep. Looks like this. Got it?
Yep.
All right. All right. Oh, we're at Skinwalker to Adamantium. In 3, 2, 1, Wiki. Let's see. I think I already know where I'm going with this.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, wait. Is this? No, that's not what I was trying to do. I went to the wrong thing. Let me see.
Okay. Here we go.
This is what I want. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, I'm going to get this.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's easy?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Because I already know where I'm going with it.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go here.
I think I might be off, but
probably.
It's all good. Damn, that's crazy.
What?
The picture I just see.
Nope.
Okay.
Oh yeah, this is about to be easy.
I'm still in this.
You still in what?
Witchcraft.
Oh wow. Yeah. You're way behind, buddy. Way behind. Way behind. Way behind.
I'm trying to look up elements. God dang it.
Well, it's probably not going to be in elements because it's not real.
I know. At this point, I was grasping for straws. I was in sorcery. Shit.
That's where I went to.
Yeah.
I did. So I got Adamantium, Logan film, list of films L.
Yeah.
List of films, film, character. Come on. Magic and fiction.
Nice.
Magic.
Because I was in magic. Yep. Trying to look for movies.
Sorcery and Skinwalker. Try to tell you
deserves a clap. Well, the movie, a little cheap, but no, that's a
little cheap. I mean,
no,
that was the easiest.
It worked. Yeah, no, it works. So
if I can get to Wolverine,
get that adamantium.
Yeah.
So
that's the person I know off the top of my head that uses adamantium.
Right. Good shit though.
Appreciate it. You know me. You know how I do, man. You know, I just do my little thing. You know,
that was solid because I couldn't even find movies, so I was having trouble there.
Yeah. You know, you just gotta read.
I don't know what you read to go from sorcery to whatever.
Magic, man.
Oh yeah, magic. That's easy.
Yeah. And then, you know, I thought it was gonna take me to like a list of people that use magic, and then I thought it was gonna give me like fictional character. I thought it was gonna do like Doctor Strange, and then I was gonna go to Marvel, and you know,
fair,
do the whole thing. But nah, you found a different way.
I wasn't crazy then.
Yeah, no. Yeah, that was a fairly easy one. Probably could have made it a little more difficult. What did Black Panther use? They didn't use adamantium. They used vibranium.
Vibranium.
Yeah. I wonder which one of those is stronger.
Here, vibranium versus copper.
Hey, and I want to leave this for those of you that watched through the whole thing and that were interested in ones that are interested in comic books and anime and all that stuff. Nobody in Marvel or DC can whoop Goku, so cut it out. Like, let's stop it.
That's what they're saying.
People be making the argument that Superman can whoop Goku. Let's stop this conversation. Do y'all realize Superman, he's only strong when the sun's out. The sun allows him to have his strength. You also realize too, Superman loses to humans. Lex Luger whooped him. Batman whooped him. Goku's not losing to humans.
Nah.
He's fighting gods and people that destroy universes. That's who he's fighting. And he's 9 times out of 10, he's probably toying with them. And then he's like, yeah, I'm bored. I'm gonna let my son destroy you because I don't feel like playing anymore. So let's cut this conversation out. Superman might be a good fight for like Krillin. That's how much I think of your little Superman.
Krillin's crazy.
That might be disrespectful, but all right, I'll give you Piccolo.
All right, yeah.
Is that better? He ain't whooping Piccolo. I don't care what nobody say. Piccolo is low key strong. Like we acting like Piccolo, he ain't flying around with a cape that weighs. Because when he took that cape off and Goku had a hard time picking it up, it was like Thor's hammer to him, and he couldn't pick it up. And he fights with that stuff on. So. Anyways, I just wanted to leave with that because I'm tired of seeing this conversation. Like, no superhero is whooping Goku. Like, we're not gonna sit here and have this conversation like this is a real thing. And then they be trying to make YouTube videos about why Superman would win, and he has lasers and super speed. Do you realize Goku can teleport to a whole nother planet?
I've not seen these videos,
bro.
Hope I don't.
I've seen some of them, and they're just wildly ridiculous. Like the amount of and the thing is, I'm just speaking on Goku in base form. I'm not talking about him going Super Saiyan or Super Saiyan God or nothing like that. I'm talking about in base form, not even Kaioken, just base form Goku. Superman ain't whooping him. He can't. You're talking, bro. They can't even when Goku and them be fighting, the human eye can't even see them. Like, so this whole thing that man, Superman's fast, he can go around the whole planet in a second, bro. Goku can teleport. He do instant he do this thing right here, instant transmission, and he can go wherever he want. If he's seen it, he can be there. But anyways, sorry.
And with that,
this has been another week of the Rick and Jordy podcast. I'm going to have your host, Jordy.
And I'm going to have your host, Rick.
We'll catch y'all next week. Peace.